So this is an interesting thought that has been going through my head quite a bit. As a coach, as a men's coach, I 100% believe that the power to change is all of your responsibility. No matter how hardcore the things that have happened to you, it is up to you to change. And if you don't, well, then you stay in pain. Now, that doesn't discount that there aren't social problems, that society is massively wrong and that have done some of these things to you, and things like racism, things like divorce, or things like, custody issues. There are all sorts of problems within this, but the power to change all comes from you. And see, the more that we depend on society being the thing that fixes us, is the easier it is to stay in our pain. Now, as a men's coach, I would hope that I could do something that changes society. But to be honest, I don't really think that that is something that is super, super possible, easy to do. And I think when people buy into that, they access one of the more delusional parts of themselves. When they have a cause or some sort of, meaning in life where their actions are going to change the world. See, the thing is all I care about is you changing you, and me offering a skill set or tools or a community that allows you to do that. And when you can change you, when you have that ability, man, you can take on any different adversity in life and know that you can survive from it, that you can have some of the worst pain, some of the worst trials and tribulations, whether that's a divorce, whether that's you having a tragedy, whether that's being physically disfigured and so on, that when those things happen, if you know how to find the strength within you, man, you can live through anything, and that is freaking awesome. And that is really the story of men's development and men's excellence that I share. What is so sad is I hear a different story and a different version of that from so many other people, saying that in order for us to fix this is that we do need to change society. We do need to have a cause to fight for. And if we don't have that cause, or if you don't buy into that cause, or if somehow you deny that feminism, society, or whatever is destroying your life, if you don't make that your priority in change, that somehow you're doomed to failure. Look, I agree, man, there is some crazy, unfair stuff. But in the dialogue of personal change and personal excellence, there's no room for it. If you want to fix feminism, if you want to fix society, or whatever it is that you want to fix, if you want to fix that thing that you're going to leave in my comment section saying that is the most important thing in society, fix yourself first and fix it to a high degree. And I'll tell you this, is when I sit around other men who practice excellence, who live great lives, men who I want to be, from different backgrounds, different political beliefs, different everything, is what makes us great is never that outside issue, and it's always ourself. And we could sit there and talk about presidents, we could sit there and talk about politics, we could sit there and talk about different movements, different religions, different core beliefs, but a man that sits in excellence will always see that any social movement that isn't completely handicapping you is just another tool to find your own excellence. And man, that's a great skill to learn. Unfortunately, it's not as fun to talk about that as being hateful and angry towards somebody and getting all riled up and having all sorts of things to blame. But hey, that's why so few men achieve it. That's what I gotta say on that.